Am I the a-hole for divorcing my wife when I found out she cheated with the woman right before our wedding? No. These stories are just ridiculous. People will jump through major hoops to cheat on their partner. Crazy. This story has 4 updates. 6 months ago, I became a statistic. Another canceled wedding in 2024. But my story is a bit different. Wasn't cold feet or money issues that stopped the wedding. Found out my fiancée was sleeping with her personal trainer. Yeah, her female personal trainer. Cheating doesn't have to be with a guy. Sounds like a bad Netflix movie, right? Let me explain how I ended up here. Back in 2021, I took a job installing solar panels in Arizona. The pay was good, work was steady. First week there, walked into this local smoothie shop to grab something cold after a brutal day on the roofs. That's where I met her. She ran the place, turned it into some kind of healthy lifestyle hub. Protein shakes, workout plans, meal prep, whole 9 yards. Started going there after every shift. Not just for the smoothies, she was smart, ambitious, had plans to franchise the place. We clicked. 3 months later, we were dating. Everything moved fast after that. Moved in together 6 months later. Guys, you know what I'm going to say. That's way too quick. I am not saying it's impossible, but fast in my book. Got engaged on New Year's Eve in 2022. The wedding was set for May 2024. Looking back, should have seen the signs. December 2023, she got super into fitness. She said she wanted to tone up for the wedding. Fair enough. Hired this hotshot trainer who specialized in bride boot camps. Started spending every morning at this fancy gym downtown. That's when things got weird. Suddenly, needed new workout clothes every week. Always texting about progress updates and form checks. Started doing evening sessions too. Weekends became about wellness retreats and intensive training blocks. Then the credit card bills started rolling in. Charges from hotels nowhere near any gym. Restaurant bills for 2 at 9 p.m. on training nights. Room service charges. Sounds like this man was sort of paying attention to detail. Still didn't click. Figured she was treating herself before the wedding. Joked about how she was spending more time with her trainer than me. Reality hit in April, 1 month before the wedding. She left her Apple Watch charging in the kitchen. Message notification popped up from the trainer. Last night was amazing. Can't wait for our next session. Unlocked that watch so fast, 3 months of messages. Pictures, videos, hotel receipts. They'd been hooking up since January. Started right after her first private session. Here's the real kick in the teeth. They were using our wedding budget to fund their meetups. Those vendor meetings and venue visits, yeah, more like luxury hotel stays and weekend getaways. Called up a lawyer right away. Guy seen everything, but even this made him pause. Spent the next week gathering evidence, screenshots, bank statements, location history from her watch. Built a whole damn case file. Then I waited, let her keep playing her game. Every morning she'd kiss me goodbye, grab her gym bag and head off the train. Every night she'd come home talking about wedding plans. 2 weeks before the wedding, dropped the bomb. Called both sets of parents over. Said I had to show them something about the wedding. Connected my laptop to the TV and just started playing the slideshow of evidence. Her parents lost it. Her mom actually fainted. My dad just kept shaking his head. Her dad started making calls to cancel vendors right there in our living room. She tried every excuse in the book. Said I was controlling for checking her watch. Said she was exploring her identity. Said it wasn't really cheating because no men were involved. What? Then switched to saying she'd ended with the trainer. Too late. Wedding got canceled. Lost some deposits, but whatever. Her parents actually offered to pay me back. Said they were mortified. Didn't take their money. Not their fault their daughter couldn't keep her promises. The trainer had a whole history of this apparently. 3 other engaged clients in the past 2 years. Jim fired her when they found out. Now she's doing online coaching from somewhere. Update 1, 2 months later. Living in the same house during the fallout was interesting. She moved out last week, finally. Took her smoothie recipes and workout gear. Left behind a stack of wedding RSVPs we never sent out. Her business is struggling. Turns out people in her social circle aren't too keen on buying health drinks from someone who cheated on their fiancé. She's talking about selling and moving to California. The gym drama gets better. Trainer's wife found out. Yeah, she was married too. The whole thing blew up in the fitness community here. 5 more former clients came forward with similar stories. Update 2. 4 months later. House is sold. Split everything 50-50. Like we agreed. She tried returning the engagement ring. Told her to keep it. Didn't give a damn about it. Found out she's dating another personal trainer now. A guy this time. Good luck to him. Started going to therapy. Not because I'm broken or whatever. Just figured it'd be smart to process this stuff properly. The therapist said something interesting. Said sometimes people create chaos before weddings because they're afraid of stability. Never heard that before. Update 3, 6 months later. Life's actually pretty good. Business is solid. Dating again. Taking it slow. Met someone nice. She owns a bookstore. About as far from the fitness world as you can get. The smoothie shop. New owners turned it into a pizza place. Sometimes the universe has a sense of humor. Her family still sends me Christmas cards. Weird, but kind of nice. Her sister told me she's in Seattle now, running some kind of wellness coaching business. Hope she's figured herself out. Funny thing is, started going to the gym myself recently. Different one, obviously. Guy at the front desk asked if I wanted to sign up for personal training. Told him my story. Got a nice discount for a year. Said it was the best gym advertising story he'd ever heard. Looking back, it's almost comical. Spent months planning this perfect wedding, picking out flowers and tasting cakes. Meanwhile, she's having some kind of romantic fitness drama straight out of a Lifetime movie. Life's weird like that. One minute you're picking out wedding napkin colors. Next minute you're hiring a lawyer because your fiancé fell in love with a trainer. Can't make this stuff up. For anyone wondering, yes, I kept all the evidence. No, I never shared it publicly. Some stories are better left in the lawyer's file. To everyone who's been asking, yes, I'm okay. No, I don't hate the fitness industry. Yes, I still drink smoothies. And no, I don't do personal training. Sometimes, the best thing that can happen to you is a thing you thought would break you. Dodged a bullet here. Better to find this stuff out before the wedding than after. Got a message from one of her clients last week. Said she's sorry about everything. Told her no apologies needed. Sometimes you must lose everything to figure out who you really are. Update 4, 1 year later. Reddit asked for a final update, so here it is. Ran into her sister at Costco last week. Wasn't as awkward as you think. She pulled me aside near the rotisserie chickens to fill me in on everything. Turns out my ex moved back from Seattle after her wellness coaching business flopped. Hard to build a following when your personal life becomes local gym gossip. She's living in her parents' condo now, trying to rebuild her brand or whatever. The trainer she cheated with? Karma's interesting. Her online coaching lasted about 3 months before her clients figured out she was just recycling old workout videos and sending generic meal plans. Now she's back in Arizona, working at the front desk at Planet Fitness. Not exactly the lifestyle influencer career she planned. Remember that fancy gym where everything went down? They hired me to fix their plumbing last month. New management had no idea about the whole story until one of the old staff mentioned it. Got talking with the owner about installing a new water filtration system. Sometimes business comes from the weirdest places. My new girlfriend moved in last month. She's got this great sense of humor about everything. Even suggested we turn that home gym room, the one my ex insisted we build, into a library. Already fitted it with mystery novels. Says it's poetic justice. The smoothie shop that started this whole thing drove past it yesterday. It's a dog grooming place now. Life is funny like that sometimes. Had dinner with her parents last week. Yeah, you read that right. They reached out, wanted to clear the air. Her mom finally admitted there were incidents in college with her tennis coach and a swim instructor. Guess some patterns start early and just keep going. My business is doing great. Just opened a second van for the company. Hired a guy who went through something similar with his ex. We swap stories on long jobs. His is worse. Caught his ex-wife with one of his softball buddies. You really can't make this stuff up. Got a dog too. This goofy rescue mutt who's afraid of yoga mats. No joke. Previous owner was apparently a yoga teacher. For everyone still asking, yeah, remember, I kept all the evidence. The lawyer says I can probably delete it all now, but maybe I'll wait till she moves out of state again. Just being careful. Life's good though, not perfect but real, and real beats perfect every time. Last thing, 2 days ago, saw her at the grocery store. She was in the health food aisle. Some things never change. We made eye contact, she turned red, and practically ran to another aisle. Guess karma has something in store for her.